The wicked Twilight Kin versus the implacable Riftforged Orcs. Brand new armies. Who shall win?
Here we are between my own brand new Riftforged Orcs and Matt Truella's brand new, almost done, Twilight Kin. They're all painted. They're just on interim basing for now because he got some really cool basing. We'll give this is a kind of a prelude to the basing. Come on, focus. There we go. Yeah, basing you'll see there. So, going to look really cool once it finally happens. So, we are playing Stockpile, one of the new scenarios that will be happening for the ConVic tournament, and we have 2,100 points on either side. I don't think there's any other alterations. Are we going to do the train movement thing?
We forgot about that already.
Yeah, that's right. You meant to do that way earlier. So, yeah. Anyway, if this was actually ConVic, we would be moving some terrain, rolling off to see who gets to move one. But otherwise, yeah, you can see the pile of 3, pile of 2, and pile of 2. Yeah, pretty much perfectly. This seems like equidistant. Nothing sneaky happening here. Because both of us are not sure how our armies work or how the scenario works. So we'll have to just see how we go.
So here it finally is, the Riftforged Orcs complete. It was a project that probably started far too long ago and took far too long to finish, but you may remember that I did, in the interim, a undead army that was not planned, so that took longer than to finish the Trident Realms, and so now finally the Riftforged Orcs got all put together, all painted, and put on their interesting 3D printed multi-bases. So, the army list, which I have pretty much not got much wiggle room on now because I've made exactly what I've got here, is comprised of thus. So this is 2,100 points, an unusual points limit, but one for ConVic, which I will explain later as an event happening here in Victoria. But anyway, we have a regiment of Unforged Orcs, really just for unlocking. We have a horde of Riftforged Legionaries, which are the tougher orcs. Pretty good anvil, quite a good hammer. We have Rift Walkers, a troop of them. These guys can fly, they're like some chaff, and they're fearless, so very similar to Wraiths. Hellstrikers Horde, which are the Dracons of the Riftforged Orcs, they just fly around and smash things. With them, I've given them the Staying Stone, just to give them a little bit more durability and less likely to waver. Still happens, I gotta tell you. Then I have 3 Amberox. Amberox are like electric ground Pokemon. They are these giant monsters that can just shoot lightning from their mouth or horns or antennae, and yeah, they're one of the sole shooting units in the Riftforged Orc army. They have skulks, but I don't count them as major shooting units. The Ambrox are great because they got piercing 1, blast D3 kind of shooting, so pretty good. So I got 3 of them. Then I have a War Drum, which is something new to the Riftforged Orc list, thanks to the last Clash of Kings, which gives Rally 1 to everything that's Riftforged and Rally 2 to anything that's a standard Orc, which you'll notice is the Unforged Orcs. So the Unforged Orcs actually get bumped up quite a bit thanks to the War Drum. So that's what that's in here for, is bumping up all the units by a bit or a lot. Then I have the Stormforged Shrine, which I think is quite obligatory to most Riftforged Orcs lists, especially if you're running the infantry kind, because you need that, because it has a nice Aura of Fury. It has a whole host of spells, which are, they initially appear low level, like Banechant 1, Lightning Bolt 3, or Host Shadow Beast 2, but it can get up to +3 based on how many Riftforged units are within 6 inches. So you can improve its casting value, and it can also cast multiple times. So with the Banechant and Host Shadow Beast spells specifically, if it casts successfully, it can then cast again, but -1 dice. So you're gonna steadily run out of ability to cast spells, but you can just be Banechanting non-stop, Host Shadow Beasting non-stop, or jumping between the two, as you will, with that bonus. So you can actually get a lot of spells out of this one thing. Now, if it was that Lightning Bolt was included in that, man, this would be broken, but it is not. So that's the Stormforged Shrine. Yeah, it has that Fury Aura, which is just fantastic for keeping the whole army just punching. Then we have the Riftforger, which is a little hero that I found out from Steve Hildrew, who does the Death by Dragons channel. He was running Riftforged Orcs last year for a bit, and he got eventually to the point where he needed Riftforgers to accompany all the different Riftforged units, because the Riftforger can really punch above his weight. Now, unfortunately, I really don't have the points to give him Host Shadow Beast himself, so I'm relying on the Stormforged Shrine to provide that Host Shadow Beast. And that is the only unit in the entire army that can receive Host Shadow Beast. So you can see how it's a bit thin on the ground here, but it is 2100 points, so there's just not much I can cut. If you've got a suggestion of what I can cut to maybe expand the Riftforger, maybe have 2 Riftforgers, let me know. But so far, this is what I'm doing. And that guy's got a Blade of Slashing he's only got 3 attacks, so just hopes to get all 3 hitting. Then we have a Stormbringer on Hellstrike Manticore, so this is just the hero version of the Hellstrikers. And he can just accompany them. So the idea is that they go off together. They're getting inspired by the Stormbringer on Hellstrike Manticore. That's the whole flying wing, if you will. And then I also have the formation, the Iron Boots, which is comprised of 2 regiments of Riftforged Legionaries and 1 regiment of the Reborn Legionaries, which are a source of inspiring, which is always interesting when you have an infantry unit that can be a source of inspiring, because that's a big footprint, which is quite nice. They also hit quite hard. They don't have that many attacks, but they've all got some levels of crushing, and they have increased nerve as a result of the Iron Boots formation. And the one thing that can sometimes catch people out, even though I do tell them, is that the Reborn Legionaries in this formation get the Aura Wild Charge D3 for Orc units only, which is confusing, but it means that the Reborn Legionaries themselves have the Wild Charge Aura, or Wild Charge. They can go plus D3, so they can go up to 13, but that also affects the Unforged Orcs in this list. Obviously, you'd want to pair it with something a bit more substantial, and that's not the reason I'm taking the formation, but it is a nice little bonus that sometimes means I can be like, whoa, I gotcha with my Unforged Orcs. They can jump up over there. So that's why I have them. So yeah, that's the 2100 points list. It's definitely leaning into more of the shooting and mixed arm kinds of Riftforged Orc list, because really without the Ambrox, there's not many other choices for shooting. You can get Skulks, I suppose, but they're not unlocking, and they hit on 5s, and unless you get lots of them, they're not doing anything. So I feel like Ambrox are better. They can act as chaff, and you know what? After I got over just the initial hump of painting them, I kind of started enjoying painting them, but that was mostly down to the brilliant Daniel Bird for actually telling me how to paint them in terms of adding color and variety, because I was trying to paint them just like the Mantic colors, and it was just like, oh, this is quite dull. It's a black beetle that glows a bit, but it is elevated. So hopefully you can kind of see that in the video. Matt's bringing the Twilight Kin, which are a formidable foe indeed. We haven't seen much of them in Australia yet, because not many people have finished painting their entire collections, but there are a few people that are interested in getting their Twilight Kin onto the table, and there might be a few floating around come ConVic. So, what is Matt's Twilight Kin list? Well, it's quite a hard, nasty one. We've got 2 troops of Bound Phantoms, classic chaff. Then we have 3 hordes of Impalers. No items on them, they're just kept standard. Which is a mercy, at least. Then we have a Corsair, 2 Corsair Void Skiffs. The regiment, they only come in regiments, but have been upgraded with the Blood Hex that will increase their defense by 1 for a turn, and a Corsair Deck Harpoon, so they can do some of that weird side shooting that they can do. So that's these are kind of the cavalry of the list. Then we have Bound Mind Screech. They're upgraded to a planar apparition, so it's actually the version that can heal, has Mind Fog, and also has Radiance of Life. So you can start seeing that this is going to be bolstering the Impalers, keeping them alive far longer than they have any right to be. What's more, we have 3, count them, 3 Summoner Crones. So they've all got weakness 4 at least, which is nasty because that comes with the piercing 1, so they're just chucking that into a combat. Wonderful. So that's going to make hitting those Impalers really annoying. But on top of that, one of them does have Banechant 3 with Amulet of the Fireheart, so she can cast both of those spells in 1 turn. So yeah, 3 Summoner Crones running around just zapping everything. It's essentially free Lightning Bolt that doesn't get any kind of cover, or apart from Spell Ward, but I ain't got none of that. And then finally we have the Impaler Soulbane. So that's just the hero version of the Impalers. He's a beat stick. He's got a surprising amount of attacks. He's really strong. He's just not that defensive because he's only defense 4. But yeah, he's a fantastic little hero. And finally, the Bound Void Lurker, upgraded with the Pride of the Dark Fleet and the Blade of Slashing. So the Pride of the Dark Fleet makes him inspiring. And maybe something else. It's not coming to mind, but it at least makes him inspiring so that he can kind of go off on his own, rather than, well, he can go off on his own normally and maybe die, but at least when he's got the Pride of the Dark Fleet, he acts more like a real dragon rather than Dragon Light, which is usually what kind of role he serves. Because if he's going off on the side, he's only got... This doesn't have any Mind Thirst. Nothing in Twilight Kin that comes from the Night Stalker list has Mind Thirst, so he just wouldn't be able to be inspired unless he was sticking with the main army. So this is an interesting way of getting some inspiring. But yeah, this list doesn't lack for inspiring because it's got 5 inspiring sources. You know, that's the most annoying thing about Summoner Crones is they still have inspiring as well. They're very, very good casters. So this is the list. It's a hard list. It's one my Riftforged Orcs are going against. And my only consolation is the fact that Matt hasn't used this list very much. But neither have I with the Riftforged Orcs. So we'll just see whose ineptitude outweighs the other. Now, ConVic is a GT kind of style event here in Australia, Victoria, Melbourne. So we don't call them Grand Tournaments or GTs. We just call this a 2-day event, a tournament. You just turn up and play your mates with lots of games in one weekend. That's what makes it very attractive. This will be 2,100 points, and if you actually still want to sign up and you are in the Victoria or I guess the overall Australia area, make sure you do so. Affiliation partner of the channel, Pathfinder Game Distribution, are the only exclusively Mantic stockers in Australia. So if you're in Australasia area and need some Mantic product, be it Kings of War, Firefight, Dead Zone or Terrain Crate, then check out Pathfinder Game Distribution. Use the link in the description below or the code Caffeinated Warlord for 15% off. Alright, now we'll start off with that roll for turn 1. Just gonna get my dice one-handed.
Yeah.
Alright.
3.
5. I will go first.
Alright.
Alright, let's get into movement.
Alright, here we go. The end of JP's first movement phase. We've crept up over here. Well, we've crept up pretty much everywhere.
Creeping as much as orcs can.
Yeah, not a lot of running, and we're in a lot of terrain, so everyone's hiding backwards. Nothing else interesting there, so we're going on to shooting. 3 Ambrox.
Yeah,
ready
3.
to unleash hell.
Yeah, we got 3. Each one's going to be shooting at your boats, those closest boats there.
Yep.
The hill in between is obviously obscuring enough, so it's going to be 5s for each one. So we'll start from this side and move across. So hitting on 5s. 1.
Just the one.
Just the 1. Blasty 3. Just the 1. Piercing 1. 3s.
Yep.
Nope. Alright.
Good start.
Next one. 2 hits.
There we go.
That's better. Blasty 3. Hey, 6.
Don't like that.
And then we're going for 3s. Ah, that's a bit better.
Yeah, pretty good.
5 damage.
5 damage so far.
The last one. Nothing.
This guy sucks.
So there you go. Highs and lows. So that's a total of 5 damage on them.
And I think that was it, right?
Yeah, my lightning bolt is out of range, and yeah, no one else has got any ranged attacks.
And
So
you can see our little observer here. That's Barbie the cat.
Barbie the cat.
All right.
Nerve test
So
then.
nerve test.
So 5 damage. What are they?
They are
14, 16?
yes, 14, 16. They are inspired because the Voidlurker's got their pride of
I need
the.
a 9 to waver. Yeah, double
There
1.
we go.
Well, I'd prefer it right there. Thank you.
Alrighty,
Whew.
there we
Alright.
go.
Your turn 1. Let's go.
Let's go.
End of Matt's movement phase for his turn 1, and we can see on my left the skiffs and the void lurker. That's the pride, isn't it?
That's the pride. That's the big one. That's why
Pride
it's
of the fleet.
inspiring.
Yeah, so they're coming up on the side. These ones are slightly damaged, but they're all ready to shoot their broadsides at some Amberox to return fire.
And we'll pop his blood hex.
Oh, popping some blood hex. Okay, you need to get some tokens for that.
I do.
All right.
Have to look at the 3D printer guys again.
Yeah, just get like a little blood drop. Mm-hmm. Something that you steal from the Flesh Terrors or something, Space Marines. They must have heaps. All right, and then here, all moved up together in a big contingent, the Palers with their chaff and their Summoner Crone support. There's the Mind Screech. And we have the Soulbane there. So pretty much 2 parts of an army just moving up, like I did.
What a surprise.
All right, shooting.
Well, we do have some shooting. So, first of all, we're going to shoot from this far skiff unit into that middle Ambrox. We're looking at 8 shots on 4s with piercing 1.
Ouchies.
So that should be nice. That's not quite what we want, but that's okay.
3s.
3s. 2 wounds.
2 damage, alright. Plonk it down.
And we're going to do exactly the same thing from the other side.
The middle one.
There we go. Roll it back a little.
Yeah, in the end,
In
average.
the end, exactly. And 4 wounds that time.
Okay, that's a bit nasty.
Good.
So 10, 12 on this guy, but any more shooting?
Yeah, we're going to hex a lot of things.
Hex? Do you have Hex?
Not hex, like weakness.
Okay, good. I thought we
Weakness.
discussed that no one was bringing Hex.
Yeah. Weakness from her over the top into the
yeah.
Hell Strikers.
Alright.
Looking for 4s. Got 1.
Oh.
And piercing 1. Nothing.
Okay, no damage, but they are -1 damage.
Yep. We're also going to do the same thing to the Manticore hero there.
Yep.
Looking for 4s. Got
Oh,
1.
you're not good at roll. Good thing you got 4 to roll.
3 also
No damage,
wound. And
but
then
both
this little
weakness.
girl, I think I've moved her from where she was supposed to be, so she'll be out of range now. But that's okay. We're going to Mind Fog, because we can see over the top. These guys.
Yeah.
Right, they're not fearless. I can get them on a 12.
No, they're not fearless.
Yep, so there's nothing else to really mind for. Oh, you know what? Maybe the individual. We can see over the hill. We're height
True.
4. So
Yep,
let's
alright.
do that.
Riftforger.
We get it.
Yep.
And looking for.
So nerve test time, no more shooting?
Yep, no more shooting.
Alright, nerve test on the Mind Fog on the Riftforger.
7.
Oh, I saw that 6, but...
No, and on the Ambrox,
5. 11 wavered.
Alright. That's,
Sad Ambrox noises.
yeah, not quite what we were after, but that's...
Won't be shooting you at least.
Exactly. That's
And he was the one who actually did the 5 damage. So.
Yeah, revenge. And we do have weakness and weakness,
Yep.
so I'll find a token for that, and that is my turn.
Alright. Exciting.
Alright, here we are at the end of turn 2's movement phase for JP. We have gone in, big combat time down here. Phantoms are almost certainly dead, and probably that Manticore is going to die in my turn, but, you know, a worthy sacrifice. We have kept them, the Manticores that is, just out of line of sight of these Impalers, unfortunately. And then everything else moved up. We're just in max wild charge range with the Riftforgers. Down there. Oh, whatever these guys are.
Riftforged Legionnaires.
The Legionnaires, there we go. And we've just scattered with the Ambrox over here.
Definitely have scattered.
Yeah, I don't think there's too much more exciting stuff happening there. So
No, it's just some little shooting, little
Yeah.
spellcasting. So we'll start with a Bane Chant 4, because I've got 3 Riftforged units within 6, so that one, and that one. Mm-hmm. Oh no, they're not Riftforged, so Bane Chant 3, sorry. I'm cheating, because they're not Riftforged. They are
can tell.
unforged. So yeah, we're going to be casting Bane Chant on our Hell Strikers, otherwise they may whiff. So here we go, Bane Chant.
and it goes off.
Good. Nearly not. I believe I have a Bane Chant token? No, frozen tokens. There we go, Bane Chant.
There we go, all good.
And now for the Ambrox. So we just have 2 going now.
Yep.
Into the damaged one.
Yep.
So this one first. Here we go. 2 hits. So now it's no longer cover. 2d3. The d3 dice now. So 3. And
Defense 5 now.
yes, you did the Blood of Hex. So pause.
Still 2
damage.
All right, they are up to 7.
And the other Ambrox, same target. 2 hits.
Yeah.
2d3. 3 again.
Yeah.
And 2 damage.
All right, we are up to 9.
Alright.
So what did I say? 14, 16?
Correct.
That is still correct.
7 twice. So
That's
gone.
once.
Gone.
Gone. Bam. Explosion sound effect.
Yeah.
All right, start for fighting.
Yeah. So let's go with the, I guess the simple one first. The one that I don't think will change anything because they won't. You won't get any nailers.
Yep.
5 attacks from the Stormbringer on Hellforged Manticore. So here we go, hitting on 3s.
He's got them all.
Wow, not bad. He's weakness, so he's just crushing 1.
The defense 6 in the front.
Wonderful. 5s, but makes it crushing.
Yeah, you got 2.
Yeah.
And just the 2.
2 damage, not bad.
Good start.
Good start, exactly. And they're fearless, aren't they? So I can't even...
Can't even waver.
I've got brutal as well. Useless. Alright, phantoms. That's
Yeah.
come on, you don't hold stock with your phantoms?
No. No, they might. If you
Yeah, you never know. You have weakness me. You've done your best, but I've been enchanted to offset it.
So crush 1, thunder 1.
Yeah, so 3s.
3s and 2s.
Yeah.
That's not many 1s there. No. So, and there's another 6 down here.
Yeah, and 2s. Try not to knock the stockpile. Doesn't leave many places to roll.
No. And that's not enough 1s.
No,
oh, that's a fair few
quite
ones.
a few, but I think it's still 10 damage plus brutal.
Okay, so they're dash 12. So
Yeah, so
snakes
snake
twice. Oh, close.
Don't do it again. Oh, come on, stop.
All right, there we go. Boom, they're dead too. Now you.
Yeah, perfect. They were
Sneak,
supposed to actually be
sneak.
a bit closer anyway. Cause
Yep.
we couldn't get close.
And you're back. How are you going to reform those guys?
Yeah. Right now I know I'm in a perfectly precarious situation where they can't see me. So right now the only thing that can charge me is the
Impaler.
റᴏ.
So
And
give him a nice flank, I recommend. Oh, the cat's stealing you.
Stop there, you cheeky bugger. If I wiggle, so hopefully, that just stops the phantoms. Even though phantoms are not really anything to be scared of. Going
You
on
should
flank.
be scared of these phantoms.
I should be scared. I'll finish that, and I will pick up a token.
Alrighty, that's the first token picked up.
Hey, look at me doing scenario in turn 2.
And that's the end of the turn.
Exciting.
Alright, off we go. Ready for my turn 2.
Play with that, huh? It's for man. Alright, turn 2's movement phase. Turn 2? Yeah,
Turn 2. Yeah.
Jeez, I can't
It's
believe
only
this
turn
one.
2.
This is, gosh, carnage. So the weakness, the weakened Ambrox here that's taken some damage already is now suffering the fate of the Void Lurker. Moving it back maybe wasn't so good because there's no consequences to that action. So that was silly. But these guys are uninspired now, but they will try and shoot the Ambrox by themselves. We'll see how that goes for them. Then over here, double Impaler charge on the Unforged Orcs. So the best way for Unforged to become Riftforged is by dying. So they're serving their masters well. And one of them's hindered, one of them's not. So we'll see. It probably should be fine, but these guys are rallied up too, so they might survive. And then over here, these guys are just charging back into the Stormbringer while the Soulbane tries to deal with these Hellstrikers. Everything else moving up. So yeah, I think all the Crones can do stuff apart from this one.
She ran because I forgot I'm not playing Night Stalkers and I need some inspiring in range.
Yeah, exactly. You're just learning how to handle this army. It doesn't help that you've got a couple Night Stalker units in the army, so it's just making you forget. But there we go. So what do you want to shoot with first? Some spells.
We're going to heal.
Oh yeah.
Heal 7. And I've only grabbed 6.
Such a good heal.
But
did you do your... Yeah, you did your Radiance.
the Radiance,
Yeah,
yep.
so you just need to get 1.
There we go.
Yeah.
We're all good.
Yeah, the 2 damage I struggled to put on.
Yep. We are going to weakness the Manticore guys again. There are 4 of them.
Hell Strike.
4
wow!
hits. There we go.
Now you might even do some damage.
Let's go.
So 4s, yep. 4s.
Ooh,
Jeez,
3 damage. Nice.
That's a bit unfair.
This is why this needs some nerfing.
Oh.
And the other one is going into the Manticore champion guy.
Yeah.
I forget all their names.
Yeah,
so-
Stormbringer on... Yeah, fair enough. Manticore Champion Man takes
2
2,
hits.
so he's weakness.
No damage.
No,
though.
alright, cool. He can handle that.
So have a little
Manticore Champion guy.
dice. That token is the enchant that's off, but your actual token's still there.
These guys are just getting constantly weakness.
And then over here, we've got shots into the Ambrox. So we're still on the hill, so we're ignoring the cover there. So 8 shots on
Broadsides.
Oh.
Yep. Wow!
Very good shooting there. And piercing 1.
Oh no. Here we go.
And
Oh,
yeah, very good.
5 damage.
5 damage.
Alright, and I'm definitely outside inspiring, so that
Yeah.
serves me right. Any other shooting? Oh,
Nope.
doesn't matter.
Nerf. Yeah,
11.
he's gone.
11. All you need to do was just shoot it once to do that. but
Yep. And there's no nerve checks over in the other combats because we're locked in combat. So let's move on to combats.
Yes.
That's 8. We're going to start with the Void Lurker.
Alright.
Nice and easy, nice and quick. 10 attacks on 3s. He's got the Blade of Slashing. So we'll reroll that 2 and bring it round.
not
yeah,
bad
he's
chap.
also done pretty
What is
well.
he? Crush 1, Thunder 2? Crush 2, Thunder 1?
Yeah, Crush 2, Thunder 1.
Yeah, so 2s.
He's got them all.
Wow. Alright, now I'm on 6 already, so double
Just-
1s.
Nope.
And
out of Inspiring?
I don't know. I've got my big,
your big
reborn
guy.
unit. Nah, that's definitely just out. That's why I was moving him back, probably. Oh well.
All right.
Boom.
So
2
we
Ambrox.
will- Yeah, that's.
What's
good
he gonna
stuff
do?
there. We're going to reform, but we want to just make sure we are staying out of. Barbie's playing with all the stuff. Sorry. Come on.
Yeah. Oop, Barbie is that cute cat. I'll put a clip there.
There we go.
Alright.
Yeah, so we're just going to sort of turn to look down your line and
That's rude.
keep. Well, he's perfectly safe there now. Wow, you've got a bit of shooting, but not enough for a stealthy dragon. All right, then we've got some fighting to do. So inspiring might only make a difference over here, right? Is that it's just him as inspiring?
Yes.
So we're going to do those impalers first. So these are not hindered thanks to countercharging.
Yeah.
So they're 18 attacks on 3s with elite and crush 1. So
So on 3s.
off we go. That's 1 1, 2 1s, and a couple of 2s.
Roll not bad roll. Whoa.
Nailed it. 4s to wound.
Yep. Thankfully no navigated vicious or anything like that.
No.
Ooh,
They
not
probably don't need it.
That was pretty good.
4,
There's a 3 over there, so give me that one.
Yep. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 damage. I think he's 13, 15.
Don't think does the Impaler have a tread? No, that was an item I bought last time. And yep,
So 9 damage. I'm on 13, 15. So 5, 9, 14.
Waver.
Wavered. So I get that
Oh,
nine.
come on, Crone. You could have got 1 damage on him for me.
Yeah, that crone would have made the difference.
Oh well. And then the Impaler hero is 9 attacks
Wavering.
on 3s, elite, crush 2.
How many attacks?
9.
Wow, he's a real berserker, isn't he?
Yep. 3. 2 elite rerolls. Come on, buddy. Oh, 8 hits. Very good.
Crushing.
Crushing 2.
Nice.
So
threes.
And he's 2, 4, 5 damage there.
Alright, so we're up to 8. That's not a good number. Well, it is in certain cultures, but 8 damage.
And the nerve is snakes.
Oh, well.
There you go. Sorry, interrupting cat again. We're going to have to go into the back room.
Just wants to play with all your tokens. It's so much fun.
Yeah?
8 damage. Alright, we survived. Just. Both 8. Wow, that Impaler guy did a lot
Yep,
of damage.
he's real
Soul
good.
Bane is not bad.
Um,
Alright.
and the big fight in the
Boom.
middle. Almost forgot about that.
Unforged Orcs.
All right.
Prepare to be forged.
Yep. So this is going to be the hindered unit first.
Alright, so
looking at
4s with elite.
with elite. 18 attacks. 1, 2. They're all 2s. 2 more 1s. Another 2. And 2 3s. And they brought a couple back. And then they crush 1.
So 3s. These are just defense 4.
Alright.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Where's that vicious aura? Oh well, that's still 5 damage.
5 damage. A reasonable start.
Yeah. And then the next boys. So
These guys are on 3s with elite.
3s and elite.
Well, if you're gonna fail, you're gonna fail on 1s.
Just a couple of 2s, 4 1s. Oi. Another 2. Failed. So there we go.
3s.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. Hey.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more.
Up to 10.
That's not very nice. I think they're probably living.
I think we're 13, 15, but we're rally 2, so we're 15, 17.
Okay, so
7's twice. Not that hard. At once.
once. And
4. They're fine.
All right. Not great on the nerve check, but 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Because we've got the sneaky phantoms.
Oh, yeah.
Locking
They are
those
so sneaky, I
guys
forgot
in.
about them.
Yeah, 12 attacks, 4s, and no crushing. So
4s and 5s, yeah.
No vicious or elite on them either.
They needed it.
Yeah,
that's true.
They're not here to kill. 1, 2 damage.
2 damage.
All right,
Good on yous.
This is where we want our 12.
Cheeky waiver.
Oh no, you got that aura of
I do
fury,
have
don't
fury,
you?
yeah. I'll still be hating you, but...
10. Could have used that elsewhere.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
interesting.
Not quite as successful. as our
Ambrock's
approach.
falling apart over here, but everything else holding. Just
Yeah,
barely.
Just.
Alright.
Oh well, your turn 3. Alright, here we go at the end of JP's third movement phase. We've turned to face the Void Lurker over here. Ambrox has moved up to shoot him. We'll see how effective that can be. Over here, everybody's in combat. We've just, orcs do what orcs do best and have run headfirst into everything. We missed this sneaky little flank from these flyer guys. So that's probably not
you didn't
good.
expect to be there.
Yeah, I thought I'd get a bit of a pivot, but there we go. And yeah, everyone's just countercharged. The hero Manicor's just stayed there, accepting his fate. And yeah, everyone's just gone forward.
This is gonna be a decisive turn.
This is going to be it. So yeah, this is probably it. Can JP crack the middle? If you can, it's probably game. If not, well, we'll still be on.
Yeah. Ambrox shooting. I don't expect much because it's stealthy.
Yep.
So 5s, 3 shots.
He's got one. D3.
Last D3.
Just the one.
Defense 4?
Yeah, only
So
4.
like 3s. 1
Got it.
damage at least. Gives me a nerve test I get to do.
Yep, 12 will waver him. He's not fearless.
It's not fearless. Alright.
And then we got the Riftforged Shrine.
Yeah, so Stormforge Shrine's going to do the Host Shadow Beast onto my dude there. He's
fallen
supposed to be on
over,
the hill, but
but
the
there you go.
Riftforger. So he's going to get Host Shadow Beasted. He's 5 because I've got the extra. I really want this to go off, so that's why I'm doing it first.
It goes off.
It goes off, so he gets the Host Shadow Beast attacks, which is 3 plus 2, so he gets 5 Host Shadow Beast attacks in there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, then I've got Bane Chant 4, which becomes -1, 3. So I'm going to Bane Chant the Hellstrikers.
Count the weakness. It goes
Yep,
off.
So they're Bane Chanted, so no weakness. So we'll just
I'll wait for
put them
token.
both. Yeah,
There we go.
And then I got Bane Chant 2 left. So I'm going to Bane Chant these guys.
Yep.
So these orcs.
The not hindered
Not
ones.
hindered, yep. So
These ones are hindered.
they are hindered, yeah. So let's take your hindered token there.
Goes
Bane
off.
Chanted, so I guess I'll give them this token that says frozen. And I've got a Bane Chant 1, so I'll Bane Chant the Unforged. No. Can I see it? Yes, I can see them, so I'll do the flanking.
I think not, because we're over.
Oh, no,
we're on
line of
the
sight required for
Oh,
them.
no,
Once
okay.
they become. Once they're Power of the Rift. No, Anvil of the Rift. But there we go.
No.
That's okay. Alright, that's pretty good. Good little shrine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so nerve test on this. Double 6.
No. 7.
Nah, all good.
And
And
that's it for nerve checks.
combats. Let's go with the Hellstrikers. Let's
Yeah.
see if they can get out of the situation. So they don't have any Thunderous anymore.
Nope, but he is only defense 4, so it's just crush 1 and weakness Bane Chant and weakness cancel each other out.
Yep,
So it's crush
just
1.
3s and 3s.
3s and 3s.
Can you see from there?
I can.
Oof, not a good start. Ish.
Probably about right.
Yeah, the eyes are always drawn to the failures, but that's
Yeah.
actually mathematically how it should be. 3s. And
That's
take away those. So we have 8 damage.
8
and brutal.
damage. 8. And he
Life leech to 7.
is dash 15.
Yeah, he's
so
fearless. Impaler's always fearless. So 9, so I need a 6 twice. Once.
and inspired.
Twice.
And he's gone. There we go. Ugh.
Alright, so we're going to do the classic turn a bit.
We'll take his damage off. There we go. That's how we've ended up facing that way.
Turn a bit. Got to be careful not to give anything up too much, but yeah, turn a bit. And, well, since we're here, let's pick up a token.
Uh-huh.
Alright, and I already did my life leech, so they're on 7 damage now. So
Yep.
healed a little bit. Alright, next one we'll do. Let's see if we can take out this chaff. Should be able to. So 25 attacks.
Yep.
So that's all of these, and then 1 extra dice. So 3s. Oop. This is the problem with giant dice. They're a bit harder to roll, but easier to see. So 3s.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, wow. When you roll that many,
Yeah.
even if it's dismal,
Yeah.
against phantoms, right?
Yeah. Defense 4.
Yeah, so 3s, just crush 1. I didn't think these guys needed Bane Enchanted.
No.
So that's 3, 11 damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're looking for snakes.
11 damage is what we got last time. And
Probably just
inspiring?
once. No, you
Yeah.
killed him, and I
Yeah.
think you're too far. So
Yeah.
yes, and they don't have Mindthirst in this list.
They've lost it because they were brought against their will.
Yeah. So
Alright, so not a whole lot I can do. So I probably just think I'll make more problems if I try and move them. So I'll just keep them as they
Yep.
are. Alright. Okay, so they're done. So let's go with these impalers. So we
Alright.
have 12 attacks in the front. So I'll get rid of one of these is not like the other. Okay. So 12 attacks in the front, 4s. Because these are unforged. They're not the drilled legions. Alright, that's perfectly average, perfect.
defense 6, but you're crush 1.
Yeah, but we did get them Bane Chanted.
Yeah. So
Oh no, we Bane Chanted. No, they didn't get Bane Chanted. So yeah, just crush 1s. 5s, 1 damage.
woo.
Woo! That's the least exciting part.
Did they get Bane Chanted?
No, so I've got a token there for Bane Chant, and these guys got Bane Chanted.
Right. Yeah.
So that's what I only got 2 off. It was 3,
Yeah.
then it was 2, I didn't get the 1.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, 1 damage.
Then the Riftforger, who's
Yep.
got 3 attacks himself.
This little guy.
Yeah, so he has 3 attacks on 3s. 1 miss. Oh, he has the Blade of Slashing, as long as missed crushing. There we go.
Yep.
He's crushing 2, so 4s. 3 damage.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
not bad. And his Host Shadow Beast.
4. Yeah.
He's got 5 Host Shadow Beast attacks on 3s. And that's crushing 3s, so 3s. 4
Yeah.
damage.
Who needs
Jeez,
it?
he
Oh,
just
who
need a
needs
bunch
anybody
of those.
else?
Steel Hydra is right, these guys. Awesome. Alright, now we got the flankers.
Yep.
They have 12 attacks. No, 10 attacks. Ooh. Pause it.
Pause
check.
it. Yeah.
10 seconds later.
All right, we're back.
Yep.
10 attacks on 4s, doubled to 20 in the flank.
Yep. That one's
That's yeah. I guess that's right. Don't know. Maybe a bit under.
a bit under.
And
Crushing
you-
1, so
So
3s.
3s.
5 damage from
Another
him.
5.
Reforger did better by himself.
Oh, I mean, I think that's still probably good enough. So they're up to 9, 13. They are dash
17?
17.
Yeah.
Yep, dash 17. So
6,
7 will get it, and 6 will get it.
Yeah, alright. 1 Impaler's.
One Impaler's down. Ooh, not killing that guy in the middle was real bad, it turns
Put him
out.
out, and I was like, can he kill it? I'm not sure.
I mean, the answer should have been yes, but there we go.
Yeah, alright.
All right, the other boy. Oh, sorry, reform. Yep.
Yeah, do some stuff. Probably like that. Keep some flanks going. But yeah, we'll see how we go. So now, these guys. So not nearly as... No, there's no Riftforger, so I don't expect much from them. So 12 attacks from the unhindered Bane Chanted. So
Yeah.
3s and 4s. Oh!
Oh, I could have used that on the other lot, hey?
Jeez,
Yep.
that's worse than the unforged. 4s. No
nothing.
damage! No damage!
All right.
Alright.
Good work, team.
These guys.
Hindered.
So 4s, but they have crushing 2, so again,
4s and
4s
4s.
and 4s. Better than the
better,
guys
yeah.
in on 3s. Why not? And Oh, just 2 damage.
2 damage, okay.
Alright, so there you go.
Alright.
The highs and the lows of battle.
Can't even break them.
No.
So
That's no need to roll there, so we'll just...
that's going to be the turn, hey?
Ooh. Yeah, I'm overall happy, but yeah, it's just...
That's, pretty spooky.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see if I can do anything from here.
Matt's turn 3 with the Twilight Kin. So, Voidlurker's gone into the flank along with the Impalers to this dismal charge with the... this is the Reborn that are actually getting hit. So this is the one from the formation. So they've got Inspiring, they've got the Wild Charge Aura. I don't want them to die, but die they might.
Oh, I need to roll well for this.
Yeah, you got a hindered Voidlurker and you've got unhindered guys in the front, but we'll see.
Yes, so they declared a counter charge on them, hence the non-hindered.
So they just came off the hill, and over here we've got the...
Oh, they did come off the hill too. Does that count?
Were they half on the hill, is the question. I think they were.
You've got the video, we'll go
Oh,
back
but if
and
it's a
check.
counter charge. We will check the rules.
Yes. Yeah.
Then over here we have... Oh, wait, no, because they suffered damage, so would they be disordered?
They'd lose their thunderous.
Never mind. So they gained it, but it was all fleeting. And then over here we have holding tactic. Well, the idea is that this will at least block them if you fail, if the killing fails. But we've got the 2 Summoner Crones. They're going to throw in their weakness, hopefully some damage from this guy, just to force a nerve test because it needs to happen because he's now in combat. But if that does, then it could be the Hellstrikers dead, and these Impalers are planning to take out the Stormbringer by themselves. So that is the plan over here. So
let's get into some magic.
yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're just going to double the weakness right in.
Oh, okay. Just all at once.
Let's
Here we go.
4s and 4s. Not great. 2.
Ooh. All right. So they are weakness.
Yeah, and 1 damage at least.
Okay.
That's a start.
You're helping out.
1, 2, 3, 4. Over here, we are weaknessing those orcs from her. So
Those orcs are
3
weakness.
hits, 2 wounds.
Nice.
Let's see if we can get a 12 and waver them.
We don't. We have Fury, but it won't help here.
No, and she also has the Amulet of the Fire Heart, so she's going to Bane Chant 3 on these Impalers.
Da 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 da. Wow.
Got it, every time.
Does that come with piercing 1? Hey, wouldn't that be cool? That would balance it. You get a piercing 1 all the time, but also when you're friendly spells.
Yep. 1, 2, 3,
Bane
4,
Chant.
5,
You get a Bane Chant token then.
6, 7, 8, and we're also going to shoot that last Ambrox. Let's go, boys.
Whack, 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 whack.
Right in the butt. So that should give me triple shots.
Yeah, you wish.
They've finally rolled under.
They're getting a bit tired, but 3s.
And they brought it back.
3 damage.
Alright. Spell. Mind Screech is in combat now, so no more casting. So that's going to be it.
Nerve.
Nerve check for the Ambrox.
He's fine.
5. And nerve check for the...
Double
orcs.
6s. Here we go.
No, they're fine. So, combat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's kill some Inspiring.
1 damage is all you need.
That's going to be 18. 18 attacks. JP did not retreat with him, so this is a counter charge.
Yes,
So we're hitting on
I should have said I
3s.
disengaged. Didn't even need to move it, really. That was silly.
You know what? I've rolled 1, 3, so it wouldn't have made much of a difference there. That one would have been a miss. But elite, yep.
Wow,
I would
not
have
bad.
lost 1 attack.
So yeah, wouldn't have mattered.
Wouldn't have mattered. Crush 1, 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4 only.
Well, still, it puts them up to 13, so you have to roll double 1 still.
Yeah, alright. Nope.
And again.
Second time. No,
No.
he dead.
Oh, Stormbringer. There goes the Inspiring.
Yeah, I forgot. I was supposed to be able to retreat, but I put her there, so we'll just wiggle.
You did.
So we'll keep them in the front if they live, but if anybody, we're going to be out of arc of these guys, out of range of them. If they come in, they are going to be hindered.
Big brain.
Yes, even if that little guy comes in as well. Actually, you can't see it. Oh no, he's on the hill, isn't he?
He is on the hill.
But if he
He fell
comes
off.
in, the amount of base that overlaps will still... We'll just do a little bit more to make sure.
Yeah, but he deletes the impalers.
Yeah, he does apparently. Alright, 5 attacks from the Mind Screech. Hitting on 4s. Come on, buddy. He's done a good start.
3 hits.
We need
5s.
5s.
1.
He's got it.
He forces the nerve
And
test.
there's no inspiring here now.
No, the roll is the roll.
Come on.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Not even wavered. We're angry.
That is the way this game is going, hey? Oh well. Next Impalers.
Alright.
18 on 3s with Elite.
Please delete. You did not roll a single one.
But
It
only
doesn't
2
matter. You rolled
2s.
fantastically. But I'm going to rub it in. You didn't get to re-roll.
No, they've got Bane Chant now, so crushing 2.
Yeah, so 3s.
Ooh,
What
that's
the-
real good.
That is,
3.
You didn't need that Void Lurker at all, actually.
9. 12 damage.
Alright, I need another d20. 1 moment.
Yeah.
Alright, got this. 12 damage.
Void Lurker in the back.
20.
20.
on
Flank,
4s.
sorry, on 4s, and
Yeah.
with Blade of Slashing. Oh, we forgot to mention, he also regenerated the 1 wound he took back.
Oh, yeah.
And that slashing.
That was the Blade of Slashing
pays
roll, yeah.
off. Yep. And
He was not cheating while he was off camera.
he-
There's 1-3.
Yep, he might as well have been hitting on 3s too.
You did fantastic. You're rolling really good in this combat.
Crush 2 only, no thunder.
Yeah,
Thanks to
so
the
3s. Ooh, he
1,
didn't.
2, 3,
Ooh.
4, 5, 6 still.
Yeah,
That's
so,
a lot of ones,
yeah,
but-
so 6 damage puts me up to 18. These guys are 17-19 thanks to rally and being in the formation. Whoa.
Gone. And
1, please.
Gone.
There we go.
All
Wow.
right. It might not all be over. So, we are gonna swing ourselves like so and grab that 3rd token.
They're getting greedy. I think a Void Lurker can really...
Yeah, I don't want him to go backwards or really turn because we're flush. He can't pivot.
No.
He doesn't need to go forward. He doesn't. Yeah, he's just gonna sit there.
Yep.
Okay. Not the end of the world, but that would have been
Interesting.
nice. This is good. We'll
Interesting.
have to see what happens going forward. Not out of it yet.
On to turn 4.
All right, here we are at the end of the movement phase of JP's turn 4. These orcs have turned to face the Void Lurker. Not much else they could do. Ambrox is taking aim at the skiffs. We got a bit of a biff down here with the little Riftforged hero and the whatever these orcs are called.
Legionnaires.
The Legionnaires fighting the Impalers. These
Unforged.
Unforged have charged the Crone.
We've got the plebs, and then we have,
the fancy boys.
the fancy boys.
The little ghost ones, they're all the way over here looking for a flank. Next turn, they couldn't really do much. Everything was out of arc or behind a hill. And over here, the Mind Screech is going bye-bye.
50 attacks. Hindered.
It is hindered, but not looking great for them. Plus the Hellstriker attacks. So, yeah.
So some shooting.
Some shooting.
The Ambrox continue shooting at these guys. So here we go on 4s.
He's got 2.
2d3, 4,
Yep.
and 3s.
Ooh,
3 damage.
3 damage, not bad.
Regenerate that. Okay. All right, and then the Shrine.
Shrine's doing a lot.
Yeah, so we've got Host Shadow Beast 5 onto the 5. Let's see, Riftforged, and just
out.
out. So Host Shadow.
Host Shadow Beast 4, I think
Host
you'll
Shadow
be
Beast
fine.
4 should be fine. So here we go into the Forger. Yeah.
Yeah,
Host
easy.
Shadow Beasted. Then we've got Bane Chant 2 onto these guys. No.
No.
And I don't think I can do another one if I'm not successful. So that's it.
Okay.
That's all right.
Not the most successful shooting phase. We've got a nerve check over here, though.
Yeah, that's true. So nerve check. Here we go.
They're fine.
They're all right. So
And now ready to fight.
Yes, so we'll go first with the crone, see if we can take her out and maybe go over, but these guys are hitting on 4s, so anything can happen. So
I'll actually have to
I think a defense 4?
Probably. That sounds likely, but we also need to check her nerves. So let me
Checking
get
some stats.
my list up. Oh, you can still roll. We'll get
Alright,
to
so
it.
yeah, well the first one doesn't matter, so this is 4s.
Yeah.
It's perfectly average, that's what they're good at.
Alright, Summon a Crone. Defense 4 and 11-13.
Alright, crushing 1, so 3s. There we go.
3 damage.
Is still doing a nerve test. She's not casting.
No, she is not.
Alright, and so she's what?
11-13.
11-13. 9.
10, 11, 12. Wavered.
Well, I wanted them to get into combat, but they're not going to contribute that much.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
So she is wavered. So they can take.
No wavered token.
Yeah. Alright, and now for the champions that didn't do very well last time, the Legionnaires.
Yeah.
So hitting on 3s, not good now. Hey, that's better.
That's okay.
Yeah, and they are not Bane Chanters, just crushing 1s.
They are weaknessed.
Oh,
There's
weakness,
no crushing.
that's right. Yep, there it is. So no
that's
crushing. 6s. Hey,
You got 2.
2.
So we're up to
More
4.
damage. Yeah, that's good. And then
A little
hero
murder
can you do it?
machine.
The man who, the murder machine who could. Blade of slashing.
Not this time.
Crushing through. 2, so 4s. No.
Nope.
So, but his host shadow beast.
Uh-huh.
Let's see if the beast within. Yep, 4 hits, and then crushing 3.
So 3s.
3 damage. There we go.
Okay, we're up to 7.
Not as crushingly as last time, but last time was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it had a flank.
So we're up to 7, so that's 10 twice to take them off.
That's
a 9. That's
brutal.
1 off. And they are fearless.
Yeah,
So
fearless. They don't give a shit.
they're fine.
Yeah. I didn't. Yeah, it was a bit more chancy, definitely that one. All right, onto this combat.
Alright, we're going to make him roll the dice.
Well, first I'll do the Hell Strikers because
That might be enough.
they'll heal them.
Oh, yeah, good
They need
point.
that 1 life each. So 3s, which yes, it looks like they will be able to do it by themselves.
They
Weakness them.
Yep, and defense 4.
It doesn't have ensnare anymore, does it?
It does not.
Yeah, which I should have asked before I rolled the hits. I realised, but that was the old plan.
That's the old one. So you're
force,
just
crushing.
No, you've been weaknessed, so...
I had crushing 1,
You
and
had-
you got rid of it.
Yep.
So yeah,
So
that's just the 4s. Yep.
But you rolled enough anyway.
Yeah.
So.
So there's 8 damage.
8, and I think we're at 13, 15?
13, 15. Yeah.
We're
So
pretty
we'll have to keep going.
Yeah, we have to keep going. It's not guaranteed.
25 twice. So
Hindered.
hindered 4s. All right. Everyone gets to watch this. Maybe
Nah.
I'll even speed it up. I don't know. I don't think it'll take too long. Yep.
Nah, it's
hindered.
fine,
And
yeah.
let's go straight to damage.
Yep, defense 4.
Crushing 1. Then we can take rid
Yeah,
of
you're
those.
pretty good there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 damage.
Alright, yeah, we're double
15
ones
damage.
now.
Oh,
So
you'll let me? Or you want me to roll it again?
it's all good.
he's already
Already given up.
Alright.
Snakes.
Nope.
Nope.
And inspiring?
Yep.
Yep.
No,
No,
you
gone.
did. Alright, you got yourself in a bit of a jam for the reform.
Yeah, I will sidestep those Hell Strikers, definitely. So they're going sideways, 3 inches.
I think they're going to hit that
Go through.
building.
No.
You might clear it.
They're going to clear it. I can see that from here. So 3 inches. And then just going straight sideways. A
Alright.
bit more. Right there.
Yep.
And then
These guys.
these guys. They're going to go... should we go forwards? Yeah, we'll just go forwards D6.
Alright.
2. Not quite, but I've got a nice... so they healed 1, so
Yeah.
8. And these guys go forward. Pretty much as far as they can go. Yeah, pretty much there. Yep.
That's annoying, but there we go.
Alright, we're there for 2 damage. No longer hindered. Alright. That's
all the combats. Alright. We'll be back with my turn 4 shortly.
Turn 4 movement phase for Matt.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
charging in.
picks up.
Yeah, he's picked up
Got
one. So there's still one there. Good old stockpile. So hopefully he'll take out the Ambrox and then just have to suffer some hindered orc. Over here,
We've gone into the little guy.
yeah, little guy.
Kill him.
Riftforger's gonna take
And
the
we're gonna
brunt of the
overrun.
impalers. Yeah, so he's obviously very hopeful that, kill, overrun, kill, everyth's killed, and then you can celebrate.
Safe somewhere over
He
there.
gets a triumphal march in Rome.
Yep.
And then we have she's wavered, so she just got out of the way. And
Void Lurker in the
yeah,
rear.
boom. So that was
Yeah.
all the way over here, literally just in 20. So if I'd overrun, I couldn't overrun any further. So this is the problem when you've got the orcs and they're all getting so cumbersome. So yeah, and instead of charge, I was kind of hoping it might charge them and not my Hellstrikers, but obviously the Hellstrikers are very weak, so the Impalers have gone in hindered into the Hellstrikers, and there'll be some weakness going in as well to just tip them right over and finally kill them. So
Fingers crossed.
yeah, fingers crossed. So
So,
that's the
we want to
state.
start weaknessing.
Yeah.
We are going to start there.
4.
4 dice. 1 hit.
Whoa.
Does wound though.
One damage, up to 9 again.
And we're weak again.
Yes,
That's
weak.
what we like.
These guys have spent their whole game weakened. Weakened, there's a word for it.
Yeah. Over here, I think we're going to do it into weakness from this one.
What, you don't think you can take out this giant mob?
Nah, Void Lurkers have let me down before.
Fair enough.
We'll go for it.
I get it.
So 4. Yep, weakened and
Pause.
1 wound.
1 wound. Nice. So
start.
they're up to 3.
That little weak dice.
And definitely a D20 there soon.
You're wavered, so
She
can't
ain't
cast
doing anything.
spells, and you guys have charged, so that's it.
Combat.
That's the combat phase.
Which one?
Well, there's actually no inspiring over here, so we'll
No.
start here.
No, you went and killed it.
18 attacks on 4s this time. And Elite still gets me 1, 2 rerolls. You're off, you're off, you're off, you're off, you're off. Still pretty good.
Yeah. Even being hindered didn't make that much difference.
No.
Alright, but just crushing one at
Just
least.
crushing one. 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
So they're on 14. They're 15, 17, so they don't like this. So just don't roll really, really, really low.
Well, we'll see. No, we got them 7.
7, yep, and no inspiring.
And
So
we'll grab those tokens.
oh,
We're
Impaler's
back
got
in it,
all.
boys.
Okay, reforming time
We're obviously just going to completely go
for the
like so.
potential charge of the orcs if they survive.
Yeah, I think they will, but
I don't know.
Dunno.
Attacks on 3s with all kinds of crushed thunder.
yeah. While we're doing impalers, we'll do the next lot of impalers into the little guy. Countercharged, so it still frees here. Mm-hmm. 1,
those
2,
elites.
3, 4,
Jeez.
5 elites.
They did miss a lot,
Well,
but they missed on ones.
gonna bring it back, boys. Yeah.
Oh, that's rude.
Only crush 1. No
That's
Vein Chant.
5. So 4s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. He's 10, 12. So
Pretty
roll a
good.
4 twice. I think twice. No, once.
Got him.
Got him.
All right. We're going to overrun into these guys. We're already touching, so we're just going to dunk in and
Go that
Up
way.
we go.
Yeah. All right. Round 2. Ding, ding,
round
ding.
2. Let's go.
3s. Oh, is that? That's hindered. That is hindered.
That is hindered. I'm pretty
Yep.
sure it counts as a fresh charge.
Yep.
So 4s.
4s and 4s.
Yeah. Let's go. All those 2s can get out. That's a couple of 1s.
There's a 2 and a 3.
And a 2 and a 3. So they've still done pretty well. Yeah.
I mean, you did take out my nuclear bomb.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's bang on average, so.
Yep, and then 4s.
Alright, so just need above average here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
So, 4.5.
Straight up average.
Straight
Yep.
average.
5, so that gets me to 7. So
All right.
roll a 10. No. An 8. So these are 18, 16, 18 because I'm a rally 1.
Yep.
Right.
Something high. 7.
7 wavered.
Okay.
Is it?
7 and 7 is
7?
14.
No, it's not. They're not even wavered.
There's, you got the
Yeah, I've got a Fury Aura
Fury Aura
anyway. Yeah.
anyway. Yep. Those guys are probably dead, so good try, buddies, but maybe you'll live later. Over here.
That's a lot of tasty tokens.
What is the skiffs. 16 on 4s. So with elite.
So skiff time.
And then Thunder 2s.
Not bad. Good thing I didn't get that forest.
Yeah. Oh, that was a 3, I think. So we'll put that over to the miss anyway.
There's 1 more 4. And a
That's
couple
2, 2, 2,
ones.
and that's a 1.
Whoa.
Hey,
Not
nice. So,
Thunder 2. So 2s.
that's a few too many ones, but
still
still pretty good.
enough to take out a
3,
poor
6,
Lambrock.
7.
7, 10. So Snake Eyes will keep him.
Nope.
Nope, gone.
And I can't remember if I said it on camera, but they have popped the Blood Hex to hopefully live, because we're going to back up with them and try and land on the token again for a second pickup. 6. So they're going back 3, which gets her back to there. So we will grab that. That other one.
I will be forced to deal with that. I would love to do a rear here, but I think I'll have to play the scenario and hope these Riftforgers can... Well, all kinds of things can go in here.
Oh yeah, and sorry, we've got one other big one.
Oh boy, 30.
30.
30 attacks.
30
This is a dragon's dream.
Yeah, on 3s.
Yep. Coming around for a
And
different
we've got
angle.
1 blade of slashing, and he gets it. 2, 2, 1, 2. He is not elite, however,
He's not an elf.
but he's done pretty good still.
It's the pride of the fleet.
Yeah. Earning his... Oh, that's 2. Earning his upkeep.
Yeah, I'm sure he eats a lot of elves. Or souls, or minds.
Whatever it is they eat. Crush 2 Thunder 1s.
Yeah, so 2s.
2s. And he's done. He dropped... Well, he's dropped...
Number, but let's see.
3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14.
14 plus 17, so it's
Breakable.
breakable. 17, and these guys I think are 21, 23.
Alright, something big. 9. And 17 is 26.
Yeah, that's definitely big, but they are inspiring, so...
Alright, let's do it again. 10.
Oh, 10, why not?
Ooh.
Alright, now
Alright.
you've got that corner.
That's
Alright,
very interesting.
give me a moment dismantling this.
Yeah. Okay, that was a good turn.
Yeah.
Alright, and we're going to have to go...
So everything over there destroyed.
Just looking at everything. Alright. That has swung big time.
Turn 5 for me then.
5. Alright, there's enough dead now that we're getting all the action in one shot. The orcs have charged the skiffs.
Hindered.
Yeah, and the orcs have charged, well, we've got a double flank and a front there on the impalers, so they're not long for this world either. And the shrine's just moved back a bit and is about to shoot some lightning.
Whoa.
So,
4 lightning only, because we've only got 1 Riftforged unit in proximity.
yeah, who are we going for?
Yeah, it's a good point. Let's just go for the Void Lurker. Yeah, it just regenerates. Maybe the Crones. Those Crones are really not. Yeah, that Crone in the
Alright, there we
Crone
go.
in the woods, because I can't see that one.
Yep, that's just the flat, remember?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's, yep. Ooh,
Take
nice
that.
roll. 3 hits,
And
3
threes.
swings.
Yeah.
3 wings. Alright, 11, 13, like
Yep.
we said.
Yeah. That's the hard
And
part.
nah, she's
But
okay.
I do feel good about it. It makes me feel good.
Alrighty, we're going to do...
Combats.
We're going to go do the
Yeah, we'll do that one. That one's
The skiffs.
reasonably quick, so it's just 4s and 3s.
they
12
popped the blood
attacks.
hex, so they're on 5s.
I had you right, man.
Yeah.
Go down later. Alright, but there we go. As usual, I'm very average for my 4s.
Yeah.
And 5s. So yeah, 4s.
Ooh,
2 damage.
2 damage.
That's
But we are up to 5.
That's alright.
So what are we? 14, 16. Alright, yep.
Yep,
So
so need a good roll. 7, 13.
1 off.
1 off, but you're not going anywhere.
Wow. Probably just keep going backwards.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe not. We'll see.
Is
Yeah.
that done? Now is this combat?
Big one.
It's really simple.
So,
We'll go with the 24 from the Unforged that are not
Yeah.
hindered. Thankfully, there's
Yep, the way it's lined up.
Yeah, the Riftwalkers nudge them across. Alright, so hitting on 4s though.
Yeah.
Because we somehow only attract the shitty orcs.
Pace not good enough.
Yeah, well, that's because they're the impressionable, they're the young'uns.
Yeah.
Alright, crushing 1, so defense 4 on the side. So 3s.
Threes.
Do it.
What are we looking at there?
That's already 9 damage.
And we're already on
7.
7. We're already up to double ones.
Yeah. We keep going, I can keep going.
It's all good, and there's no inspiring now because they slid too far away from her.
Yes, you
So-
did talk about it.
There we go, dead.
Gone. Yep.
And
That is my turn. It's
all
very
right,
quick.
who are you giving the tokens to?
Oh yeah.
And then you got to do your reforms too.
That's
but-
true. You know what? It might be smarter to just spread them out so that no single thing is a tasty target. Because I have so many units in this single combat.
Yeah, he can do that.
I just don't want to damage it. There we go.
That's okay. You got them. We'll slide these out.
Actually, I won't put any on that. Super damage.
Yep, good plan.
I'll put one there and another one on there.
Oh, another one on them. All right, and you do get to.
And now I did my reforms.
Yes.
So these guys will turn that way because I've learnt my lesson of getting charged in the rear.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's just before I do that. Make sure I can't get seen by them, so that's all good.
We do have withdraw.
Yeah, so
in
I'll turn
play?
a bit further. So even if you
Yeah, if I go back an inch, you might still be in trouble.
you
But
won't have fly anymore.
no, I will not have fly and will not have nimble. So I think you're okay because my base is 2.
Yeah, ₂tonka. So
Yeah.
then these guys will turn around. That
Mm-hmm.
these guys will turn around.
Yep. Pretty much. Don't let the void lurker eat you.
Which is already it should be full by now. I've given you so much.
Yeah, it's a good rule of thumb. That's, I think, the best he's ever done for me. But here we go. All right. My turn 5 coming up.
All right, turn 5 for Matt. These guys are continuing. So just get to, that's all they can do.
charge.
They're just trying to hold on.
Yep.
Hold on.
Moved her over to keep them within inspiring range, and we're going to weakness those guys.
Yep, Void Lurker's going to the front of the Rift Walkers. He's hindered, but he's going to try and get those 2 tokens there. I had to put them somewhere, and I didn't want to put it on the 2 very damaged units.
Yep.
And the Impalers are just thinking like, well,
Slowly
maybe we
walking
can come
forward.
and help
Yep.
if there's a turn 7.
So let's get weaknessing. Whoops, we'll turn to face that way and weakness the...
These ones?
Unforged.
Yeah,
Right?
Unforged and Weakness.
Got 2 hits. 2
I
wounds.
should be doing that.
There we go.
So up to 12.
This one is going into the...
Rift Walkers.
yes.
Yeah, I know. They're all Rift something.
Their names. 4s. Just
1 and 4s.
No damage, but it is
They are
still
weakened.
another weakness.
Get your weakness.
And over in the corner, another weakness.
Oh, what a surprise!
1 hit is weaknessed.
But no damage.
No damage.
You're just weaknessing everything.
That's okay.
That's... Come on, let me hit real!
Yeah, we're going to hit these guys. Yeah, that's the only nerf check. So, let's go. 8.
8.
Up to 20?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, they're only 15, 17 with the rally. So one more time.
9.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
You'll
if we
get
get
it.
higher, then that does better.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad I didn't give them
token.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Why is it so blurry? There's something. Yeah. All right, continue.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Void Lurker. 10 attacks on...
There we go.
4s. Yep. Yeah. Don't know why I'm doubting myself now. He's not rolled a single 3, so the terrain hasn't mattered, and we've got one of these as Blade of Slashing.
Nope.
Terrain does not matter.
Terrain doesn't matter. You heard it here.
2, because we do lose the Thunderous.
Yeah, so that is 3s.
That
That mattered.
That mattered. 3 damage there.
Ah. But they're not inspired.
No, so we just need a big roll.
Yeah.
11.
That's
14?
a big roll. 14. I think they're higher than that, so they're gone.
All right.
Oh boy.
We'll grab the tokens, obviously.
Yeah. Deaden.
And we will... you know what? We're going to keep our leader point in the forest and face over. Just a small pivot in case these guys die. But yeah, I was not expecting that. Okay. Yeah, things have come back real good for me. So,
Void Lurker is doing
yeah.
fantastic.
10 and 6 is 16 attacks on 4s.
I mean, if you kill these guys, I'll be really annoyed. 4s with elite.
4s with elite. There you go. Couple of 1s, couple of 2s, 3s don't hit with these guys. Ooh, okay.
There's one over here.
And one more 1. So let's try.
Wow, they really didn't hit much.
It's alright, swings back. 2 more. That's okay. 2, 4. No, okay.
And no thunder.
No
so
thunder anymore.
Just 5s.
Just 5s, no other special. They do have brutal, but yep, that's. Well, we've got 1. That's enough. 1 with brutal.
Yeah, double 6.
Double 6. Here we go, baby. No.
Yeah. Alright, still in it there.
Still in it there, and that's the turn.
Alright. Now on to turn 6.
Turn 6. Here we go, end of the movement phase. We're just straight back in, got to get those tokens. We've come over here, so if I go in the flank and kill these orcs and fail to kill them, we will get a big unit in the butt. And the shrine has just had to back up, so the impalers down here don't get him.
Yeah, stay away.
So we're just going to see some lightning bolt into this damaged crone down here.
Yeah, so I get at least the +1, so that is the lightning bolt 4 at least, which is nice. So here we go.
We've got cover from the hill, and it doesn't matter.
Done again. Yeah. And 3s.
2 wounds. Okay, she's up to 5. Oh wait, we've got to
And that's all the shooting, so let's see. Nah.
5, 5, 10. They
get
not
there.
even a waiver. 1 off.
Alright.
The big fight.
Yeah, the biggest. 12 attacks.
Hitting on 3s this time,
Oh yeah.
but weaknessed again.
Okay, at least you don't have a black hex.
No. Yep.
And then, yeah, so just 4s.
4s, yeah. Alright, pretty good. Another 4.
damage.
We're up to 9.
That's
It's
getting
real in
dangerous,
danger. So 7 twice now.
How about
That's
an 11?
once. Glad I brought that inspiring over.
There we go.
And there we go. They did.
So I'll
You grab
take
the
those.
tokens.
Thank you very much.
Have a look at how you want to reform.
I have a looked, and I want to look this way.
Yep. Good plan.
Yeah, that's the way to victory.
Uh-huh.
All right.
All right. And now it's my turn 6.
Yeah, actually,
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
Okay.
I realised if I do too far, your Void Lurker might get actually out of dodge. You might be lucky,
Yep.
and that would be silly. And I still want him to be hindered. All right, that's it.
There we go.
Turn 6, potentially
Turn
last
6.
turn.
Let's go.
Okay, turn 6. We have the Void Lurker. We discussed it. There were 2 plays here, right?
Yes, to be clear, I know this is potentially throwing the game, but it's more fun and this is just practice.
Yeah, so what you should have done is probably just back up, and then only 1 unit could have charged.
And it would be weaknessed and hindered,
Oh, it'd
and
be
you're not
awful.
going to kill
If
it.
it would even survived, your weakness might even take it out.
Exactly.
But-
But that's not as much fun. So we're going in the front
Going for the big win.
and we're going for the double weakness into those guys.
Yeah,
So
and Impalers just came up.
yeah,
They're jogging.
There could be a turn 7.
Who knows?
This crone ran, so she's just there to inspire. Now these 2. Big weakness time.
All right, first,
This
yeah,
is-
doing
this
it all
is both
together?
of them,
Yeah,
yeah.
why not?
And we're looking for a good roll. And we got it.
It's definitely on the good side of 4s.
4's right. 2 more damage.
2 more damage on 9. These guys are 16, 18, but they don't
big
like being in 9.
weakness. We're in the combat, so we're just going to
9, there we go.
roll on through. And Void Lurker, 10 attacks, hindered again.
Nice.
So 4s, but he's got his
He's
blade
killed
slashing.
so much already. Can he kill more?
Yeah. He's done okay. Well, let's see. Blade of slashing brings
Ooh,
it back.
Yeah.
Crush 2 again. So
Yeah, so 3s.
Oh, he's dropped it there. Only 2.
Just 2. But still, 11. You just need to roll a 7 twice.
Let's go.
Oh!
Hey, waiver.
Yeah, but we got Fury Aura.
Yeah, it's the last turn anyway.
Yeah, why not?
Well,
is it?
potentially.
Or
Let's
is
find
it?
out. There's no
Oh, turn 7. What's going to happen?
turn. Let's see.
The Impalers might actually get to do something.
Yeah, impale dudes. All right, and there was a turn 7. What a surprise. So we're back in. in the flank, in the front. Let's see if
He's
JP
good.
can do it.
This Void Lurker hasn't been... He's been hurt a little bit, but not really.
Nah, he's taken 1 damage and regenerated it. So he's full health.
And
And
yeah,
we're back
this
over
one.
here. We're taking the blocking. So
Yeah, so I'll go with this one first. I think it's got 5 attacks.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
1. And crushing 1.
Yep.
So 5.
Nah.
Nothing.
All right. Now the good one.
Alright. Yeah, hopefully. So we'll go with the 12 in the front. So these are not hindered.
But
Threes.
weakness.
But weakness. So 3s and 4s.
That's a lot of 1s and 2s.
Yeah, no, not good at all.
But that's
that-
all
yeah,
come
yeah.
good. 5.
5 damage right there.
All right. I'm going to take it off her because it doesn't matter at this point.
Hindered flankers.
Yeah.
Hitting on 4s. And weaknessed as well, weren't they?
No, both weaknesses went
Oh,
into
that's
them.
right. Yeah. You're just trying to take them out. So here we go. So 4s. Terrain took away 2. There you go. Just 2 trees. Yeah.
All right.
And then crushing 1. So 3s.
All right. Drop a couple more.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 9.
9 extra.
Yep.
So we're up to 15. He is 18, 20. 5 twice.
Yes.
Got it once.
He's inspiring himself. 5
Got it.
again.
He did.
Oh boy. And those tokens going onto my undamaged.
There we go.
Rich boys.
There we go. See? Through the game, but that's okay. We'll be back for some bloody attrition points.
Yeah, you're just going to nick weakness.
Yep.
And maybe kill a shrine.
Yep.
Okay, so the Crones, the Triumvirate,
Yep.
they're going to take out the barely damaged one because it has 4 tokens. And if they do take it out, that's it.
We're
It's over.
going triple weakness.
Yeah, it's not
Let's roll
inspired,
it.
so it's worthwhile.
And they've rolled good.
They have rolled.
They've only dropped 4.
Oh, jeez.
Piercing 1.
Yeah,
Right.
so 4s. Do by the 4s. Die by... Oh my
Pretty
gosh,
good
it's
again.
still pretty good.
That's 5 more wounds.
So they're up to 6. And these guys are rallied, so they are 16, 18. You need to roll a 12. But you roll a 12, they're dead. There's no
Here we
inspiring.
go, boys. Let's go. Oh,
Oh,
no.
damn, that would have been too cool.
Yeah, that's okay. That's
Can
not-
you kill a shrine?
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, sure. It's dash 18 with defense 5.
Yeah, we'll probably run on 12 here. 18 attacks on 3 with a
You
lead.
can pop a 12 here, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones.
Oh.
6 ones. And
You're gonna
then
miss.
1 miss.
Miss
So,
with a 1.
brought 5 of them back.
Wow. Alright,
Yeah.
alright. 4s.
4s. Oh yeah, there we go. Do miss a bit of extra crushing or
It's very hard to
enchant
impale a
here,
shrine. I think that's what they're figuring out.
3, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, so I think I still have a rally there for Riftforged, so that means it's dash 19, so
And I've got 8. I need 11.
you need 11. Another high roll. You need to do it twice though.
Not with that.
No.
All right, there we go. That's
There's
game.
the board state. Very good game. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Boom.
good fun.
Oh, I like. What do you think about your army? What do you think, Twilight Kin? Now you finally get to use them in person.
The bases are a lot bigger than they are on UB. I'll give you that.
They do, yeah.
So that things are a little bit more fiddly. This list
Big
is
and
sort
payless.
of the first practice idea for ConVic that I've come up with, and I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, you can still change it.
It
You can
was
change it.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
do you think the 3 crones? It's really annoying,
The 3 cones.
but it's expensive, isn't it?
It is, but it also covers all the inspiring in the army that I need.
Yeah, letting your other ones just kind of run off
The
and
Void Lurker runs off with the skiffs.
and he did.
The Soulbane unfortunately died a little early, but you know he could have lived there if he'd rolled a bit worse.
He did good though. He put a lot of damage on those
exactly.
on those Hellstrikers.
The planar apparition with the heal is so good when you're running a bunch of impalers.
Yeah.
So the only thing that would potentially change would be a horde of impalers is out and something else comes in to.
Do you have mutants?
I do have mutants.
I've heard they're good,
Yeah, I've heard that too.
but then you need a navigator, right?
Yeah, and then you need a navigator, so one of the crones has to go out,
Yeah, and suddenly your list starts changing.
and then the whole list starts changing, which is not necessarily bad, just different.
Well, then you have to
if you've
play
got the
test
mutants
that.
and the navigator, then the points coming for that probably has to come out of one of the impalers and maybe the Void Lurker, and then if you're not running the Void Lurker with the gifts, then they need something to go inspire them, which is maybe a hero in a skiff, and then they go with the mutants as well, but then you might as well drop the skiffs and just have more mutants and mutant support. It's tricky to build a Twilight Kin list that has all the toys, because at least, while good, they are expensive.
Yeah, I feel you. The Riftforged is kind of similar.
Yeah.
I would love to have like ᴠᴏɪᴅ in there, but he's a hero, so I'd have to drop something. He's an expensive hero, so I have to drop quite a bit.
I should mention ConVic's also 2100 points, not the usual 23,
exactly.
which lets you fit an extra.
Well, yeah, if it was 23, I could have the list that I really want, but I'd have to be. And I want Ambrox, and you can't have one, you can't have two, you have to have three.
They were good.
They were good.
If I needed wavered.
Yeah.
That
they probably could have shot off another thing.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
And as you suggested, I probably should actually, with their movement, just start pushing for those tokens to force your hand a bit. Who knows? So. It might have even forced your Void Lurker to actually stay all the way over here for that first few turns, so no crazy rear charge will happen.
That's the best I've ever had a dragon do. So
the Void Lurker was fantastic. When I realized that was just within 20, I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You can see over the hill. You can see it all. But moving that wavered one back, probably the worst mistake.
Yeah, I moved it back. I thought I'd just try and get out of range of something, but it really didn't get out of range of anything. So yeah, it just should have just stayed there because it was wavered.
And then for me, I think the worst one, I should have held off another turn before going in with the double impalers. I was doing real well over there, but I didn't quite know how well
it wasn't ready yet.
And then if suddenly I've got two hordes ready to go, maybe they go differently if you pivot weird, and suddenly I've got that flank.
I mean, I did offer up a defense for unit. It's like, oh, this is pretty easy, but he was rallied, so
still.
Yeah, he did roll pretty atrocious.
Yeah,
it was a pretty bad roll.
That happens.
It does happen, unfortunately, right? Yeah. And then there was a flank you didn't see, but I mean, you didn't expect anyway.
Well, yeah, if we had gotten that kill, I think we'd have slightly this way and slightly out, so you still couldn't land.
Yeah. Well, one would have slid sideways, and then these guys can turn.
A V shape, sort of like that, something like that.
Yeah.
If possible, I'm not entirely sure.
We can't know.
We might not.
Yeah, or one slides sideways, and then the other one turns, and there's no room in there.
I mean, even just giving a flank to your shrine and your little dude doesn't make too much difference.
It's just a shrine, it's just 5 attacks, so yeah.
But yeah, list is good. Piercing weakness, really good. Possibly too good on Crohn's. Everybody's whinging about it.
I mean, I can understand the whinging because it's already weakness. Is like, oh, dang, I'm really weak. Yeah. And then it's like, oh, and you get to do lightning bolt at the same time?
Yeah. I think I'd take weakness in this. If it wasn't piercing, even if it didn't do damage.
Yeah, it's
depending how they change it, like...
They can't take Wind Blast, can they?
They can take Wind Blast. That also does damage.
Because that's the best. That's what, Wind Blast 6 or something?
No, it's still 5, I think.
Like if you wanted to say, I just want Lightning Bolt, would Wind Blast be the best one?
These guys Wind Blast better than the Banshee.
Yeah,
which is piercing, which is a bit silly in my mind. But...
Well, yeah, because I don't think anything before had piercing on their non-damaging spells normally. Usually they say, like Krakenmaw on Ector gets damage, but it's not piercing, it's just Wind Blast with damage.
Maybe the Abyssal Dwarf Hexcaster?
Oh yeah, maybe the Abyssal Dwarf Hexcaster. Sure. But that's just, it's like Hex 3, Hex 2.
Yeah, exactly, and it's Hex 2, so it's very limited in its targets. Whereas this, I'll be like, well, I'm going to try and kill your guy. It doesn't matter.
Everything in my army is worth weaknessing, really. You're just like, yeah, why not? And yeah, and at the end of the game, it was still a threat. You could still potentially take out.
Exactly, where it's Hex, you can't even target.
And if it was Lightning Bolt, I'd get cover.
Yep. And I wouldn't be able to do it into combat like I did.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Every turn as well.
Yeah. Because there's, when you have a Lightning Bolt caster, half the time you're just like, oh, I've got nothing to shoot. Oh well. But these guys always have a target. But while you got it, you use it.
Yeah, exactly.
And use it well. Yeah,
the Orcs were good. You got a little cramped up in the middle once the line started to crash, and maybe an Orc unit needs to drop for something with a bit more.
Well, that's the problem. This is literally max unlocks I've got. I can't.
Oh, you're already.
I have to have all these Orcs. Anything comes out, and then suddenly the whole list explodes.
Ugh.
So no, there's no units that can come out. The only thing I can do is just maybe what I should have done is deploy Ambrox in between to prevent them from the whole line really collapsing like that. But even then, sometimes you want a double, triple charge, and then suddenly you've got all these blocks of infantry. Just side by side, and so you can't do anything.
I was looking at that when the Void Locker was back here, but there's just a line of Orcs.
That was nice.
That I couldn't.
You're just looking at it like,
with. Because if I could have had the Impalers go for one unit and the Voidloaker go for another and potentially kill two, that would have been good. But
yeah, but your two Impalers went in and they were flush.
Yeah,
and then it was all But it was a good game.
Good game. Yeah, fun.
We got to use our armies for the first time.
Exactly. Or practice.
Yeah, exactly. So next one will probably be on UB, but it's a bit of a drive here.
Yeah.
But otherwise, definitely worth the drive. And yeah, always this is probably like our one yearly game that we actually have in
Play in
person.
person, yeah.
Even though we write content all the time, and that's just how it is.
Yeah. I live in the wrong side of the city compared to all the Kings players.
You do. I mean, you got direct misfire kind of nearby, but that's it.
Yeah, should hit up these guys again.
Yeah, they're good quality.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this will be another battle report, and otherwise, keep caffeinated.